Oh boy, it's here. It's here, guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars Reforged. I am so excited for this. I can't believe this is happening. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jay Gemma. We're about to play one of my most favorite childhood classics ever. Point-and-click adventure game. Probably, in my own opinion, one of the best out there. Remastered for literally everything. PC, console, Switch, anything you name it. I can't believe we're here. So if you are new here, we played the original Broken Sword probably about 3 years ago on PC, and I had an absolute blast. We've played Broken Sword 1 and 2 on this channel, so if they do interest you, please go and check them out because they were a lot of fun. But I'm glad, I am so happy that I get to just go back through this again, but with a new coat of paint and a fresh experience. So for me, this is gonna be our fresh start with Broken Sword. This is gonna be a clean slate because the Broken Sword on this channel has been gone for quite a while now. So I want to start fresh, start new, so that does mean I'll be playing Broken Sword 2 again, but I will probably play the Broken Sword 2 remaster that's on PC. I will probably play that version this time, not the original. But man, we're getting more Broken Sword games. These are so... I feel like Broken Sword is so underrated. I barely see anybody talk about these games. So if you're a fan of Broken Sword and you want to jump on this playthrough with me, hi, welcome, I hope you enjoy yourself. If this is your first time here playing any Broken Sword game, I generally think you're going to enjoy yourself. If you like murder mystery, traveling the world, finding out secrets and all that kind of stuff, I think you're going to enjoy this. I think this is one of the best Broken Sword stories, in my own opinion. I haven't played all the Broken Sword games. I've played 1, 2, and last year I played Broken Sword 5 for the first time, and I absolutely loved it. The series has changed a lot over the years. So the first 2 games were, you know, like the 2D, well, yeah, 3D scroller, basically. And then when they introduced Broken Sword 3, it went, you know, fully like you could run around as George. You'll know what I mean. And if you play Broken Sword, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and I think it was the same with 4. 4, you could just run around normally, like the whole area. It wasn't like side scrolling. And then there was a bit of an outpour of, you know, fans saying that they weren't a bigger fan of how the Broken Sword games had changed. So, you know, Revolution went back to their old formula of the whole side scroll thing. And Broken Sword 5 was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, they're also bringing out Broken Sword 6. That's not out yet. I'm not actually sure when that's coming out. I don't even know if it has a release date yet. But that's coming out pretty soon, I think. Maybe the end of this year. So yeah, I still need to play... I have played Broken Sword 3, but I never beat it as a kid. And I've never played it since as an adult. Yeah, Broken Sword 4 I've never played before. And obviously I've beaten 5, and I would like to play 6. So yeah, I'm going to stop blabbering. We are going to start this game. I don't know too much about this remaster. I know it's going to look very pretty. It's from what I know, it's all been redrawn. Like, everything's been redrawn. Everything's going to look more clearer. You're going to be able to notice things now. I'm just excited to start this game again with the, like I say, with a fresh coat of paint. What is more is... Okay, so there is an options menu, audio, interface. Interesting. Oh. Nearby hotspots. Display animated markers for points of interest that are near... Okay, yeah. When possible, move to the next location early rather than waiting for the animation to complete. I'm going to turn that off. We're gonna have the full Broken Sword experience. When possible, walk to the nearest valid destination to cursor position rather than nowhere. Show animating footsteps at the destination of each walk command. Animating footsteps. We'll see what that is. If I don't like it, I'm sure I'll turn it off. Apply. Well, this has already got a lot more options than the original. That's for sure. Dialogue. Oh, cool. So you can... Oh, you can change it back to the original. Cinematic. We'll see what they've done with this remaster. Speakers' names. No, I want that on. Because there are some great characters in this game that we're going to meet along the way. And trust me, you want to know their names. Subtitle font original or reforged. I like that you can do like the original stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go with medium. Okay. I think audio and stuff is fine. Yeah, let's start this game. Oh man, I cannot wait for this. It's gonna look so goddamn pretty. So welcome, guys. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Reforged. Let's do it. Choose your preferred gameplay style. You can change these settings at any time in the menu. Story. Enjoy the interactive story at your own pace. Less important options are removed after use. Automatic hints for gentle guidance during play. Original adventure game experience. Incidental options remain in play. Manual hints only. Yeah, we're going classic. I know, I pretty much know this game inside out anyway, so I don't really need the help. But man, more people need to experience this game. So if you have a chance, or you happen to see this playthrough, please give this game a chance because it is fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna go classic. Yes. Oh. Yeah, now we're playing this on PS5, which is crazy. Move the cursor around to find points of interest. I'm pretty sure this is the calf from Broken Sword 5. Whenever something interesting, actions and icons will pop up. Yep. Interact. Yep. I know what I'm doing. Square to examine. Okay. So it's now the options to the menu bar. Access menu options, game help, and controls. Okay. Here we go.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
Here we go. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh. Revolution, man. This is what this game needed. Oh, it looks so good already. Look how clear it is, like clear everything looks. And I can probably pick out like details and stuff now that I probably wouldn't have picked up before. Oh, and then the music, man. The Broken Sword music. Oh, I am ready for this adventure again. Yes. Let's do it. Ah, George. I can't wait. Can't wait to see you again, buddy. Got myself a cherry coke as well. Because I would like to record as much of this as I can this evening. I'm going to try and get this first episode out for you guys tonight. Because I'm just too excited. Then I will be recording more. Here we go. Oh my god, you can actually see George's face! Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed they've updated the sound effects as well. Oh man. Oh, we're back. Yep. Oh my god, look how good it looks.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was
Deadpool.
the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Oh, yes, it is. Now, so when the original came out, it came out on, I think it came out on PlayStation first before PC. But let me just say now, well, at least our version, the PAL version of Broken Sword on PlayStation 1 was absolute arse. Like, I'm not even kidding you. The mouse here, honestly, it moved at about 12 frames per second. It was like this. Before you could, like, interact with anything. So this is nice. This is nice that it's nice and quick. George, you look great, my dude. And yeah, look at this environment. It just looks so good, and I'm really excited now to, when we, you know, get further on into the game, just to see all these locations again redrawn and more visible. And we're playing in full screen. That's a first as well. Oh, George, you look good, buddy. Right, let's. I'm gonna stop gushing. Let's take a look at some stuff.
The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now.
Yeah, the nice clearer thing is the dialogue as well. They've obviously, you know, because it was very muffled in the original. I mean, you could understand and hear what they were saying, but it was very muffled. So it's nice that it's nice and clear.
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Yeah, but we got... Oh, newspaper. We got...
Wrapped around the lamppost was a newspaper.
Let's take a look at said newspaper. We got things to be doing now, George. You nearly died.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Okay. Oh, the classic. George put in things. Everything goes in George's pocket, in his jacket pocket. It doesn't matter how big it is either. And you'll see what I mean. You found an item. This is new. View this now. New controls to help is available. No. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you hit the touchpad for this. So we can examine this again.
It was a Paris daily tabloid newspaper, full of sex, scandal, and sports results.
Damn. And then we just push it, yeah. Or we can press triangle. Oh, triangle, you can go into your inventory. That might actually be easier for me, actually, triangle. It reminds me of, like, Final Fantasy or something. Is there anything else? I'm just taking in the details of this area. This is just this little area. Yeah, let's examine the window.
The blast had blown out the glass, leaving a gaping hole.
Okay. Let's walk over.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Yep. It certainly looks that way. Right, let's go in. 'Cause I'm sure there was... Oh my god. I'll tell you what. There's a detail here that I never could make out. And it's the dead guy. Like, you'll know what I mean. If you go back and look at the original Broken Sword, even if it's just this first section here, walking into the cafe, you will not be able to make out what that guy, or how that guy looks. So, oh my god, I can finally see what he looks like.
It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before.
Yeah. Who is he, though?
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Ooh. Well, I've just noticed. I might move my camera. Because now that I've noticed our inventory's at the bottom now. So I was going off the original. I thought our inventory would be at the top, but it's not. So they changed that. So we are going to move me back up here. Which I think is probably better. Yeah, right about here. Cool. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Professionalism. Okay, cool. Yeah, so dead guy, not good. But I do see. Well, before we go and talk to her, let's. Oh wow, yeah. Like, see, I didn't even know there was a gaping hole in the bar, like in the counter. I don't remember that in the original. But there is a bottle.
A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar.
We have a little drinky poo, George. Probably not the time.
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
Well, that won't do. The waitress, is she okay?
The pretty young waitress was unconscious.
Ooh. Watch where you put in them hands, George. Never mind.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? No, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobbart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not a doctor.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
I don't think that's a good idea in this situation. Again, these are just my optional options. If you're playing this yourself, you can pick what you like, but I'm gonna say no. Because I don't think it's a good idea.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
What about your man? Is he dead?
Yeah, well, we're not gonna lie about that.
Yes, he is.
Ah, mon Dieu.
Oh, she's... Oh, yeah, we're going to get 3 achievements. Truth bomb. Misjudge a moment to calm someone's nerves. That is brilliant. Oh, I forgot we're going to get trophies. It's because I'm so used to playing this on PC. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I wonder what the trophy list is like. Well, this is probably an easy platinum, right? I don't see it being too difficult. George,
The pretty young waitress was unconscious.
Again.
She didn't respond. If I wanted another cappuccino, I'd have to serve myself.
This is no time for jokes, George, while I belch. And again, excuse me. Right, well, I think we're done with pretty much everything we can do in here. George has searched the dead body. Yeah, so let's go back outside. Oh, the music. The music. Oh, table.
The table had been overturned by the explosion. I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
Probably a good idea. All right, let's move on. I see a guy digging. Looks good. Oh.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, eh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Moo. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
Marsh. Oh. Yes.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
Uh,
Stop holding your breath at once.
oh my god.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death.
George's
However,
face.
in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing.
The Mozzie.
Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
Yeah, and don't tell her to hold her breath. Because she isn't dead. And that would be bad.
Maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobbart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobbart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so, apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
I did.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No, he was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
A clown.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live. She confirms the American statement. A clown with an accordion, no doubt an elaborate and eccentric disguise.
Very well. Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing.
Wow.
You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Okay. I will take that. Always comes in handy.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Facepalm. Nico! Sorry, I shouldn't spoil it, should I? I'm just excited. And see Nico in her glorious HD, in her 4K imagery. All right, yeah, let's. No, I don't want to exit. I'm trying to talk to her.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world, an expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth.
Let's talk to her.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling.
She didn't.
Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nico Collard from La Liberté.
Well, what's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Again?
Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
What? That guy is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosso didn't blink when I told him about the clown. It's as if he already knew.
That is typical of a cold fish like Rosso. I've seen cheeseburgers with more spunk.
Damn. Damn. Yeah. One of these options. I'm thinking it's like it might be the clown, you know. One of these options progresses when you don't want it to, and I can't remember which one. Because ideally, I'd like to ask her everything.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English for an American.
Thanks. Let's talk to her about this first.
I found this newspaper outside the cafe.
That is not a newspaper, it's a gossip rag.
There's something written in it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
It sounds like a betting tip. The name of the horse and the time of the race. What do you think?
I mean, like, listen, I'm gonna go with you.
That's what I thought, but the name of the meeting isn't given.
Well, so what? I'm not the least bit interested in horse racing, are you?
No, but it could be a clue to the killer's next move.
Do you think his next victim will be the jockey? Or the horse?
She looked at me with a playful twinkle in her eye. Okay, it's a long shot.
He might like horse racing. He might like to bet on the horse, you know? You never know, Nico. Come on now.
Look, the inspector gave me his card.
Oh, I didn't know his first name was Augustin. It suits him, I must say.
This is just so good.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantar. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe.
Oh.
I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
Yeah, I feel like the clown progresses. Well, I hope I'm not wrong here.
How did Plantar get your name?
For the newspaper La Liberté, I'd written an article linking two unsolved murders. One in Italy, the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costumed killer. Plantar said he could supply me with more information.
Okay. Okay, yeah, cool. We picked all the right options there without missing anything, which I like.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Okay.
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
Yeah.
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Okay.
You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay.
Of course.
It's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine. I'll see you soon.
Bye, Nico. We will see you soon. Oh man, listen, I want to try something we probably didn't do in our original playthrough of this. Is I want to try and get more dialogue out of, you know, characters that we meet that we potentially didn't last time. Like, for instance, by this time I would have spoken to Nico and then probably just moved on. But I want to come back. I want to talk to, you know, Inspector Moo again. I want to take my time. I'm definitely going to be taking my time with this playthrough because I've been waiting for this for a while and I don't just want to blitz it. So yeah, we are going to talk to Moo again.
The sergeant was a scrawny man in his 50s who resembled a constipated chicken.
Wow. Wow.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You are the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
But I don't leave till next week. Bad joke.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
And you're doing a mighty fine job at it, sir.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase through the streets of Paris? That's not our style, monsieur. Inspector Rosso may be unorthodox, but he's not crazy.
Well, let's talk about him a little bit more.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion
Right.
so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rosso's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Jesus.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
He's
Once
doing
he
what
gets
now?
his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course, Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A. I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Yeah, easier said than done. He grinned and nodded. Didn't he also, like, tip his hat? Didn't he, like, do one of those? I'm pretty sure he did.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
Right.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
It all seems a little bit dodgy, doesn't it? You know? Like the way they just blow it off so easily.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time
What?
of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur.
Stumped.
It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah Eddin the clown? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a weird name for a clown.
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
All right, Sergeant Moo. I'm out of here.
See you later, Sergeant.
I love Sergeant Moo, man. What again? Like I say, as we progress through this game, you're gonna meet some characters. Let me tell you that now. Some hilarious, some weird, and I'll point out my faves. Oh man, there's one in particular. If you were here for the first Let's Play, you know exactly who I can't wait to see. He's my boy. But that's a little while away yet. Okay, so I think we are pretty much done in this area. We can go back this way now. And we're going to go chat to the guy that's digging over there. So far we know the name of the dead guy. His name is Plantar. He was planned hard. He was planning to meet Nico here. She doesn't know what for. He just asked to meet her here. Obviously that meeting is no longer a thing. And we know that the killer was dressed as a clown. And weirdly, you know, yeah, the police force are just kind of brushing it off. Bit strange, but we are going to continue.
The muscular workman wore a morose expression, like a silent warning to leave him to get on with his job.
Okay, let's go chat to him, shall we?
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah, I thought that was it. Those automatics packed quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
Not this time.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Whoa, sorry that I can ask some questions, my dude.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
I've just realized something, actually. I think from the previews, well, some of the like trailer stuff that I've seen of Broken Sword 6, I'm kind of excited because I'm pretty sure we come back here, and I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we don't come back here in any other Broken Sword game. We definitely come back to Paris, like we definitely come back to sort of like Nico's area. But as far as the Café de la Chandelle Vert, I remember, I'm pretty sure we don't ever come back here in any other game. And I'm pretty sure in the previews of Broken Sword 6, we come back here, so that's exciting. I like that. But yeah, let's continue.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion?
Yeah.
The cafe was blown up.
I wondered what that bang was. Any bodies?
Yeah, an old man was killed.
Merde. I didn't think it was that serious. What about the waitress?
Oh, she's fine.
Thank the saints.
My guy's like 2 yards away from the cafe. How did he not hear it? Well, he said he heard a bang, but come on, like, you're not that far away.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quel beat. I could have knocked this block off.
I don't like the way he like swung like that pickaxe there.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was he the one who died in the cafe?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Alright, let's show him the card.
Take a look at this.
You
Take
told
a
me
look
you
at
weren't a
this.
cop.
Don't shout about it. I'm working undercover.
Who are you looking for?
That's confidential.
I thought you said you weren't the cop. Oh, God.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Lovely.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Cha! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say.
Ooh.
All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those.
Jesus.
Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse?
We discovered
a
that.
legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
But I guess that's just what am I trying to say? Confidential? No, that's not the word I'm looking
Do
for.
me a favor, won't
Whatever.
you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
Confirmed. That's what I was trying to think of. Confidential. What the f am I talking about? What a spoon. Yeah, sure. I'll look after your hole. Yeah, there is a telephone here.
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Not going to use that though. But we want. What's in here?
It was a battered metal toolbox.
What's in there, George?
I found a T-shaped tool in the box.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
Cool. So now, yeah, if we go into our inventory, we do have a sewer key. Gee, I wonder what we'll do with that. Wonder what that's used for. Knock on the door. Hello?
The door was securely locked.
Not going through there then.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
Okay. Now, if we go here, this will actually leave us. Well, we will leave the screen and we will go to our world map. But we do not want to do that just yet. We are going to go back. We're going to go back this way. And we are going to go down here. Oh, God, I love this game. So happy to be playing this again. Oh my God, I can actually see what's down this alleyway. Actually. Oh, yeah, here's a little, so I watched a tiny bit of, like, the devs talking about differences from the original to what they've done with the remaster. And there was a funny little piece where fans had noticed that this pipe here, in the original, the pipe didn't connect to anything. Like, it just didn't go anywhere, and it really bugged people. So when they got to doing this remaster and they obviously redrew everything, they just made the pipe connect all the way up to the wall. Like, it's a silly little detail, but that's quite funny.
The drain pipe looked as if it would bear my weight.
I mean, you could try and climb.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe.
Do it, George.
I
Brilliant.
guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
Is your name Nathan Drake? Sorry, Nathan Brake?
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
It was a perfect pipe as well. You've ruined it now, George. Jesus Christ.
The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars.
Trash.
It was a battered old trash can.
Got anything inside? It's why he looked into that then. Well, there's a couple here.
It was a battered old trash can.
Okay, yeah. He's probably going to say that about all of them. Ugh.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Lovely. Is that the same as this one? Kitty. Oh, man.
It was a plastic crate.
Anything useful there, George, maybe? Just give
There
it a
was
kick.
nothing of interest.
Okay.
It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer.
Well, gee. Handy dandy sewer key. Oh, that's nice. You don't have to hold the button now. Yep. We gonna do it. Gee, do you know what I
lifted
mean?
the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Doesn't matter how big it is, it fits in George's pocket. And we don't question it. We never question that. Just do not worry about it. But, ladies and gents, that is where we're going to end the first episode. We're going to leave it on a cliffhanger. What is down the sewers? You're going to have to find out next time in part 2. Thank you so much for watching this. If you have, again, if this series gets any kind of interaction at all, I would be very, very grateful. Even if it doesn't, I'm playing this entire game anyway because it's one of my favorite games ever. It's a childhood classic, and to play it in this revamped style is incredible, and I cannot wait to enjoy more, because I definitely will for sure. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. I'm going to get this edited, and this is going straight up for you guys to watch. So till then, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, be healthy, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you soon for some more Broken Sword goodness. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, George.